everyone, welcome to my channel all about PhD by Dr. Ritika Gauba. Last week I met a couple of my friends, all of them with a flourishing career in the corporate. Now while we were discussing Zenith with them, I happened to tell them that how I'm guiding and mentoring so many people from the corporate world to pursue a PhD. Just then one of my very inquisitive friend popped up a question that why would anybody from the corporate who is not planning to make a career in the academics want to pursue a PhD? So I completely agree that PhD is an important requirement across the world if somebody is planning to make a career in the higher education industry, in other words, is planning to become a professor. But to say that this is the only benefit or the only requirement that a PhD fulfills is not true. There are many other opportunities and benefits which can be created if you have a doctorate degree in your hand. What are those opportunities and benefits? We are going to discuss in this video. So stay tuned with your one and only PhD mentor, advisor and trainer, Dr. Ritika Gauba. The very first benefit is add a degree along with years of experience. So in India, there's a provision of part-time PhD, which has been specially designed for working professionals so that they can continue working and at the same time pursue a PhD. Let me tell you, part-time PhD is not a distance learning program and is well recognized just like a full-time PhD. What exactly is this part-time PhD and how can you pursue it? If you do not know answers to these questions, then you can always watch our video on part-time PhD. We are giving the link of that video in the eye above. So if you do pursue a part-time PhD, then you can add this prestigious qualification and continue working. That means you can add to your years of experience as well, both of them simultaneously. This is the very first benefit. Moving on to the second benefit, which is add to your qualification. Now there are many people in the corporate world who love to refresh their knowledge or who like to study and often are seen doing several certificate programs, several postgraduate programs, diploma programs, even when they are working. So rather than pursuing so many different certificate courses or diploma courses, why don't you think of pursuing a doctorate degree? You will be putting in more or less the same effort over years, but in the end you will be adding a very prestigious, in fact one of the highest qualification to your credentials. Coming to the third benefit, which is add to your knowledge. You don't only, when you complete your PhD, you don't only add to your credentials, you even add oodles of knowledge. So supposing you're working in the area of biotechnology and now you've started pursuing a PhD in the same area of biotechnology. When you're during your PhD process, PhD journey, you have to read a lot of research papers, articles, reports. Not only reading and studying, you also end up meeting a lot of professors and other learned people from the industry or from the academia related to your field of knowledge, that in this case biotechnology. You are collecting fresh information, writing yourself, and all this experience and interaction and research and analysis in the end helps you gather a lot of knowledge, which obviously is going to help you, benefit you, exceed in your work or in your corporate career as well. In fact, it was in a research published by Wiley, which is one of the leading publication houses, has said that a CEO with a PhD helps to enhance a firm's performance by 4.65%. So yes, a PhD also will help you enhance your career, your corporate career. From here, we move on to a next benefit, which is additional opportunities, additional career opportunities, both in corporate and in academia. So let us start with some of the opportunities which would be created after you've completed your PhD in the corporate sector. All of you must be knowing that nowadays corporates like to base their decisions on research. So once you've completed your own research, you can also move into the research industry, or you can join the research department of your own company. You can also join a consultancy firm which provides consultancy related to your field of knowledge, or you can have your own independent consultancy and advisory services. But please note, all these things totally depends on the research area and the research topic that you have taken. Okay, from here we move on to the opportunities that would be created in the academia. So there are many people from the corporate who are really interested in teaching. They don't want to take up teaching as a full-time career, but they like to take up some guest lectures or join as a visiting faculty, so that they just have to go over the weekends and teach the students. But they usually do not get these opportunities because they have no connection and they are not very familiar with the academic world and how it works and how can you approach people to do this. So, but when you are doing your PhD, you obviously are inside the academic world. You know this world better. You might just end up taking guest lectures in the own university from where you are pursuing your PhD. So these are some of the advantages which you can have for your career if you plan to pursue a PhD. PhD can serve as a post-retirement plan for you. How? So we often see that people in the corporates with high stressful job like to take up an early retirement. A professor, on the other hand, can continue teaching till the age of 65 and sometimes even beyond that. We also see that many army personnel or people with strong administrative experience like to join an educational institute as a director or in some other senior administrative role. So whether you want to join post your retirement as a teacher or whether you want to take up a career as an administrator, in both these cases, if you have a PhD as a qualification, it will really help you get more opportunities and would really be beneficial for you. Higher employability and set of acquired skills. So in an article in a research paper which was published by Financial Qualitative Analysis 2021 stated that people with a doctorate degree have higher problem solving skill and analytical skills, which in turn makes them better managers. Not only this, the Economic Commission published a report in 2016 which said that people who have a doctorate degree tend to have higher employability and they tend to get higher remuneration even during economic downturn. The last benefit of pursuing a PhD would be adding the prefix Doctor in front of your name. Yes, there are many people whom I know and I'm guiding few of them currently who are pursuing a PhD just because they have this dream of adding the prefix Doctor in front of your name. So in case you are also one of them, or because of any of the above reasons that I've mentioned you want to pursue a PhD and you're looking for a PhD guide, PhD mentor, somebody who can guide you in this journey, then you can always get in touch with me on the number given below. This is Dr. Ritika Gauba, the CEO and founder of Zenith PhD Training and Consultancy. We are here to empower you with genuine, in-depth and well-researched knowledge. Thank you for watching my video. And if you did find this video informative, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.